This tutorial is about maintaining pattern throughout shaping. So we've got a 10 stitch repeat here with 3 purl stitches and 7 stockinette stitches, and they're just staggered with a few rows of stockinette in between. So we've worked a few rows of stockinette and it's time to start the next pattern section. In order to figure out how to do that, I need to just look at my knitting and see where was the last purl 3 section. So I follow those stitches straight up and I've got these 3 stitches. Now if you'll notice here, there are 2 stitches in between where the purl section was before and where the purl section will be here. So if you can see, they're staggered 2 stitches apart. So what I can do here is look at these 3 stitches, and then if I have these 2 stitches as well, that's how far away the next purl panel ought to be. So I know that these 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, should be also purl stitches. That's because we've got these 3 were purls before, 2 separating it, and 1, 2, 3, those are purls now. So I know that the first 2 stitches will just be standard stockinette, so I'm knitting the first 2, knit 2, purl 3, purl 2, 3. I'm going to go ahead and knit 2 and double check myself here. Does that follow all the way down to where the purls were before? They were there, so now I need to finish the repeat. So it's purl 3, knit 7 is the repeat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now I'm beginning the next purl 3 section. So purl 2, 3. And one way to double check myself is to look at the purl panel from before, follow it all the way up, and I can see that it is directly above there, so I know I'm on track. So now I'm going to continue, knit 2, double check, yes, that's where the purl panel was before, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and now I need purl 2, 3 again, purl 2, 3, and then I can either knit to the end, but just for argument's sake, let's say I need to increase on this row. I know that I can increase, just knit 2, and then I can just make one, a regular make one. If I needed to make one in pattern, then I could technically make one purl-wise if I was at that spot, but I know that I'm not because it's purl 2, 3, knit 2, 3, and then 4. So now I'm at the end of the row, and when I turn around, all I need to do, because this is just a knits and purls pattern, there's no increases or decreases like with lace, and there isn't anything specifically different right here. I can just purl the purls and knit the knits on this. So I just have to pay attention as I start, and I can see there's my knits now. So it'll be knit 2, 3, because I'm on the wrong side here, purl 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I would just continue that across knitting the knits and purling the purls. If I was doing this in the round, it would be even easier because you could just see where the knits and the purls are. So that's how you figure out where you are in pattern, even if you aren't really looking at the chart. Of course, this is a simple pattern. You just have knit 3 purls, or purl 3, knit 7 rather. That's pretty basic. If you had lace, you would need to be sure that you have enough stitches to both do an increase and its paired decrease, a yarn over, knit 2 together, yarn over SSK, or maybe yarn over, double decrease, yarn over. If you did not have enough stitches to do the increase and its paired decrease in lace, you'd need to make sure that you were just working those extra stitches in stockinette. But because this is only knits and purls, it's fine if you have partial repeats. So at the beginning, you don't have a full knit 7, purl 3, you only have knit 2 to begin, and this is partial, that's not the full 10 stitch repeat. But that is okay because you can knit and purl just 1 stitch. So even if I needed to have just 2 purl stitches because there weren't enough, if we only had that many stitches here, that would be fine as well. So that's how you can maintain your pattern throughout the shaping, and I hope that was helpful.